over the place, but usually, we'll knock wood on this time, but usually they are always okay.
And we had been a good luck charm. There were no accidents out here. We were talking about that last week. Not even one bite down, and now this is the first time this year. You see, I can't get the riders' numbers sitting up there. That's probably a good sign.
I know one of the riders down there is keirin now, and I think rider number,
is it 41?
41 is Mandy Markhart. keirin now, one of the local riders here from Kutztown.
And here it is. A look, Jason. You see where they got hung up, maybe?
Looked like, yeah, keirin now there was underneath. She was trying to get a little distance there to get over the finish line. And again, these bikes don't have any brakes on them, so she got a little bit too much speed there going across the finish line and just couldn't slow herself down. And she touched wheels, and that's all it takes.
And she was moving up the track.
Kate's a very good road rider. She hopped on the track here for the first time last week, I believe. And it takes a little experience, but it looks like everybody's going to be okay.
Yep, putting their helmet back on, putting the glasses back on. Like to see that. And they get a great round of applause. Both riders up now. Let's see if they both jump back into the fray here.
keirin now looks, her numbers ripped up a little bit there. Maybe had the wind knocked out of her, but no broken bones. That's a good sign.
So here they go. Next time around, they are going to start it back out.
And we're back here with the elimination. We're going to be going again down to 8 riders. We're going to have one more pulled out.
Yeah. One rider out. There's 9 riders out there 10, right now.
Hannah Latta.
So it's good to see both of those riders up. And it, again, proves, Jason, that these, the athletes these riders are, they do a great job and they're able to recover and come back. And you had mentioned a couple times the most common injury, I believe, collarbone?
Collarbone is the most common injury, yep. Because you usually try to stop your fall, and that usually breaks the collarbone. Best way to crash, if there's a best way to crash, is you want to slide. You don't want to bounce, because when you bounce, that's when you break bones.
Right. And I imagine the tough about that one is they fell inside. You would think you would fall on the angle of the track, and when the rider tried to cut up, they kind of fell down into the infield, maybe making it a little tougher.
But I will predict that both of those riders will be up
and riding again tonight.
Racing again tonight, that's right.
And here they go now. They'll do 5 laps. The counter is set.
Now here's Kim Geist. She is not a sprinter. She's one of these endurance riders, and she is not taking chances. She's going off the front. And the rest of the field is just kind of watching her. Nobody wants to chase her down, because whoever chases her probably is not going to win. Whoever is sucking your wheel on the back there to bridge the gap to Kim probably will win this. So everybody's looking at each other, and that just gives Kim Geist a little bit more time to get off the front.
Kim Geist from Alliance Environmental.
Kim Geist won the Golden Wheel race last week. She had a very good night of racing last week, and she has almost half a lap lead here on the rest of the field.
There she goes. She's trying to stretch that lead, and she will be close to half a lap now. Yes, I think that's pretty darn close. You see Kim Geist across there down the backstretch. We also want to thank again tonight Meade Orthopedics Keirin Cup presented by Coordinated Health. We want to thank Dr. Tom Meade, said a few kind words before we started racing tonight, and Dr. Emile Diorio. Thank you to both of them for making this event happen tonight here at the Valley Preferred Cycling Center.
Now the field, everybody's watching everyone else, and that just gives Kim Geist more distance on them. With 2 laps to go.
All right, I think they're going to have a tough time, Jason, reeling her back in here. Kim Geist made an early move. Looks like she is going to take this event. She's almost going to, you always talk about wanting to lap the field. If Kim could sprint it a little bit here, I think that's possibly doable.
You can tell when the field is all grouped up like that, you can tell that they are going slow. When they get into a nice steady pace line, that's usually when they're picking up the pace. But right now, the field is racing for second place.
And here they go. They let Kim Geist go. No one's going to reel her in, and there she goes right in front of us. Kim Geist kind of coasting. and almost has lapped the field. She's about maybe a third behind now. She is in turn 2 there, now heading into turn 3. So we've got to watch these guys.
The field has 1 lap to go. And it looks like Yvonne there, rider number 9, the Dutch rider. Looks like she is sprinting right now. But Kim Geist gets the win. She has time to wave to the crowd.
Time to wave to the crowd. Stop for an organic hot dog over at the Rodale food court behind us. You've got a lot of stuff going on there. That's a great shot. Look at Kim Geist, Jason, up top of the track, watching everything happen down below.
And our rider from the Dutch national team, she wins the sprint. It'll be interesting to see her if she makes it into the final keirin event. Be interesting to see. She's a very good sprinter.
That's Yvonne Hingnar again. Did a good job there. A look at the lone rider, Kim Geist, and really charge of the field right there. And with that, we're going to send it down trackside to Kristen Mayer.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Dr. Tom Mead, the president of Mead Orthopedics at Coordinated Health. First of all, congratulations on being the title sponsor of tonight's huge event. Talk about what this means to be able to sponsor this one.
Well, you know, it's a huge privilege for me to be able to sponsor this tonight. For 20 years, I've been involved with the velodrome. Dr. Tom Dixon was my partner for many years. He got me involved with the velodrome. I knew Bob Rodale. God bless his soul, you know, when he was here. But he did a wonderful thing. I've been involved for 20 years. We've treated athletes over the years. We've treated their broken bones, their broken wrists. And our whole team just moved on to another organization with Coordinated Health. I wanted to make sure we did not miss a beat in our sponsorship of what I think is one of the most important sports venues of the Lehigh Valley.
I also understand that you did a very important surgery on Marty Nothstein before he went on to win Olympic gold. Tell us about that.
Well, I did. Well, before Marty went on to the gold medal, he hurt his knee, and he and Gibby Hatton came in my office. He tore his meniscus, had a big cyst in his knee. And we kind of did a dangerous surgery months before the gold medal, but we took out a meniscus, we took out a cyst, we rehabbed him, and God bless, he went on to win the gold medal in Australia.
And you've also invented something that a lot of these cyclists are using. Tell us about that.
Many of the injuries the bikers sustain is a clavicle fracture, just like Lance Armstrong broke months ago. They break their clavicle for years. It wasn't operated on. The plates we used were inefficient. I developed and patented a new plate, low profile, never has to be removed. We put that plate in. The cyclists are back on the track within a week, never has to be removed. It's been a great success. Another reason why I'm married to the velodrome.
Well, it's great to have you here, and I'm sure the bikers are very thankful for your invention.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Guys, back to you upstairs.
Wow, there you have it. Not only do we have cycling, Jason, but now in the world of medicine, Dr. Tom Mead, I'm sure we're going to have some riders maybe getting some information on that in the Valley. And we just, 5 minutes ago, we're talking about a clavicle injury, the most serious and the injury that happens the most. And here, Dr. Mead working on that.
There you go. That's something you hope doesn't happen, but if it does, he's the guy to go to.
He's the guy to go see now if you break your clavicle, folks. Dr. Tom Mead. And this race right now is a pro men's elimination race, same as I believe we just saw from the women, correct?
That's right. The only difference is I believe we are going down to 3 riders here. This is a real elimination race, a pure elimination race. So we're going to go down to 3 riders, and then they'll have 1 free lap. And then again, the first rider out of those 3 that comes across the line will be the winner.
And we do have the results from that semifinal for the keirin. And I'm going to read you those names of riders that have made it now. The repechage is over. We have Gideon Massey will be in Heat 1, and along with him will be Andy Lakatosh, Camille Kuzinski, David Espinoza, Giovanni Ray, Edward Dawkins, Travis Smith, Jamie Russell. They will be in Heat 1, and I'm going to let my partner sort that out because this will be interesting, Jason, because some of the riders are sprinkled between the 2 heats. In the second heat, we have Yandy Schmidt, Roberto Chiappa, Sam Webster, Roy Vander Perry, Joe Velacci, Matt Baranowski, Linnell Rockmore, Stefan Cote, and Daniel Sullivan. So I'll let you take a look at those 2 heats. Congratulations to all those riders. They are going to be the guys that will be in the 2 heats to qualify 8 riders for that final keirin.
It's going to be a very interesting race. I'll tell you that the rider that I think we need to look out for, maybe the dark horse here in the race, is David Espinoza. Marty Nothstein here has him the odds